So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. Back into the middle. Can he get away here? And for a moment, time stood still. And we have our very first corner. Verdi moves short. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's in on goal. Has a goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Verdi plays it short. And that's a superb pass. And he's being shifted off it. Salernitana are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Does well to stand firm and defend it. And it's Berardi. And the shot's on here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Interesting ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
So we're still where we started right now. Played back in. He's found some space. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Salernitana presented with a golden opportunity here. This to go one up. And it's hit the woodwork and out. Cittadella were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions. Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Morutsan. That has not gone well. Ochoa. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Strong running down that left flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best. D'Alessandro. Lovely ball and a real chance. And the shot! He scored! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Salernitana have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Eric Bottegin. Ferrari. Verdi.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Sonkrasin. Verdi. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Can he finish? Goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
It's a good foot in there. Salernitana have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Verdi. Morutan. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the half-time whistle goes. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Oh, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence the change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Salernitana go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. That gets things going for the second half. Now it's Berardi.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He's tried one! Oh, that is very close.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Sonkrasin. Verdi. D'Alessandro. Verdi. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Sonkrasin. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, given away. And that real chance! Yes! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
A case now of complete control. And the counter is on.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Tries to cut back. Moruzan.
L'affluenza di
Chance here to
quest'oggi è di
counter.
29.514
Gets his pass away.
spettatori.
Now it's Berardi. He has found the way through. Danger averted for now. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Cittadella choosing to make the first change.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Sonkrasin. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he's picked out the run. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's D'Alessandro. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now that's well seen too. Nice physical challenge. Spread out to the left.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
And he's managed to get free. Quality ball.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
D'Alessandro. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Cittadella are making a change now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Sonkrasin, good running, strong and purposeful. Moruzan. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Driving forward, Verdi. Now there's a fine ball. Turns and goes back.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Cittadella do have a chance to counter here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Sonkrasin. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. There is